Hi guys, today we're going to be going over the hardest math on the SAT. So on the SAT, there's a large math portion, and you guys need to know how to ace this section. So I'm going to be taking some of College Board and the SAT's official questions, and I'm going to be going over some of the hardest concepts and the hardest questions, and hopefully it can help you guys ace this test. Make sure to like and subscribe for more math videos like this. Okay, getting started. Valentina bought 2 containers of beads. In the first container, 30% are red, 70% are red, and the second one, 70% red. Together, they have at least 400 red beads. Which inequality shows this relationship, where x is the total number of beads in the first container and y is the total number of beads in the second container? Okay, so in the first container, if there's x beads and 30% of them are red, that means that means 0.3 of x are red in the first container, and then in the second container, 0.7 of y is red, and together they have at least. So this is a key word here. At least in inequality means that greater than or equal to, because it's saying it can be 400, but it also can be above 400. So greater than or equal to 400. And we can see that that is letter A right here. This one's not too difficult. It's mostly about reading the question clearly and knowing the keyword of at least, and also being able to interpret the percentages they give you and not getting confused by the numbers. Okay. The total cost in dollars to rent a surfboard consists of $25 service and $10 per hour. Someone rents for 2 hours and wants to spend a maximum of $75 to rent the surfboard. This is another one of the similar questions where it says maximum. Maximum would mean that it's less than or equal to 75, because if it's maximum, it can be 75, but it also can be lower than 75. It cannot be above 75, though. So they rent for T hours. So it'd be, they want to spend $75. So 75, it would be less than or equal to 75. It would be 25 for the service fee, which is constant. That doesn't change regardless of how many hours it is. And then $10 an hour times T for hours. And we can see that B is our answer here. It's good to continue to practice reading these and practice choosing the keyword. And you can always annotate the question, which helps me a lot, because it helps to just know that what maximum means, because you can eliminate a lot of answer choices very quickly if you know the correct language. What is the equation of a line that passes through the point 0, 5 and is parallel to the graph of that in the xy plane? So, if you remember, parallel lines have the same slope. Their slopes are the exact same. So, for the new line, we see that the slope is 7 over here. So that means in this new line, it also has to be 7x. And now we have to find B. And they give us a point, so we can just substitute this in and solve for B. So we can get 5 equals 7 times 0 is 0 plus B. So B equals 5. So this means this is 5. That means it's y equals 7x plus 5. We can see it's B. So you need to know the word parallel here and what this means for linear functions. And this is a really key concept. It's also important to know things such as perpendicular, because if it's perpendicular, that means it's the negative reciprocal. So things like that are really important to know. Square A has side lengths that are 166 times the side lengths of square B. The area of square A is k times the area of square B. What is the value of k? So right away, this is kind of confusing because it's kind of wordy, but we can just break it down sentence by sentence. So square A has side lengths that are 166 times the side lengths of square B. So let's say the side length of square A is A, and it equals 166, and we can call the side length of square B just B, 166 of B. The area of square A is K times the area of square B. What is the value of K? So the area of a square is just its side square, so A squared is K times the area of square B, so K times B squared. It's asking us to solve for K. So this is easy because they already gave us what A equals in terms of B. So we can just substitute A as 166B. So it equals 166B. This equation, 166B squared equals KB squared. And right away I can see that the solution will be 166 squared. That was going to be your answer. Okay. In the right triangle, RST, the sum of the measure of angle R and angle S is 90 degrees. The value of sine R is root 15 over 4. What is the value of cosine S? So this is a little bit of trigonometry, and let's draw this first. In the right triangle, RST, ooh, this is a bad triangle. The sum of the measures of R and S is 90. So R and S must be the edges here. Because if they can't, because then that T has to be 90 right here. So these add up to 90. The value of sine R is root 15 over 4. So sine, if you remember SOHCAHTOA, opposite over hypotenuse. So that means the opposite of angle S over here is RT. So RT over, and the hypotenuse is RS, equals root 15 over 4. So that means that RT is root 15 and the hypotenuse is 4. So now it's asking us what if I have cosine S? So cosine, it's adjacent over hypotenuse. And we already know the hypotenuse is 4. And we have to know the adjacent, which is TS, which is the one side we do not know. So we can do A squared, we can do Pythagorean theorem, A squared plus B squared equals C squared to solve for that one side. So 15 squared is just 15 equals 16. So we can see A will equal 1. So that means that the cosine of S is 1 over 4. Wait. Let's see what I did wrong here. The sine, so opposite over root 15 over 4 was the value of cosine adjacent over hypotenuse. Oh, I see what I did wrong. It says sine R. So sine R would just be so it'd be ST, this would be root 15, my bad, instead of this one. So that means that the cosine of S is root 15 over 4. So these two sides right here. So I'm a prime example of, make sure you're reading the question correctly. Don't get confused with all the wordiness of trigonometry questions, and make sure you label things correctly and draw a picture. That's all we have time for today. Make sure to like and comment what you want me to solve next. Make sure to subscribe, and subscribe for more math videos like these. I solve lots of some math questions, and I make videos like these all the time. So like and subscribe for more videos like this.